All right, so here's the women's flyweight contender, Tracy Cortez, a lifetime in the game to be sure. Hasn't necessarily been as active in the UFC as she would like. And I think the jury's still out as to just how far Tracy Cortez can take this group.
It seems like she has the ability, right? She has a great team behind her. She has good wrestling. She has really good striking. She's got a great confidence about her. But she needs to operate a little better when things start to go sideways. Cortez has the ability. Tonight, she's got to put it all together, though, if she's going to truly reach her full potential inside the octagon.
Well, it is absolutely crazy to look at the top 10 in this UFC women's flyweight division right now. There is so much depth, so much talent, a wealth of #1 contender types, and yet this woman, this champion, has distanced herself from that pack.
This is one of those weight classes where stability has been the word. Because for a long time, Valentina Shevchenko reigned atop the division, and now she is doing the same thing. She is ruling this division with an iron fist. And that is because she is one of the most skilled fighters in the UFC. She can do it all, and she loves being called champion.
And in an era in which champions are calling out their challengers, she's not doing any of that. She says, I'll fight them all. Next in line gets her back tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tail to tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tracy Cortez! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Maycee the Future Barber!
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee. Good. All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark on this great arena.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, clearly her game plan was to come out swinging, but not realizing a ton of success here, at least in the early portion.
No, she has not done much. I mean, but with energy. You know, you gotta be careful. There's a lot of times where your emotions get the best of you. You gotta be careful not to leave too much in the first round.
Ooh, look out. She got caught with that lead hook, and not for the first time.
I mean, that was a beautiful shot, John. It comes at her so fast. You can never tell when she's gonna come because there's no windup. She just really lets that hook go, and it gets to the target.
All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We were in our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said the fans are starting to call her Madam Whitaker. She sees it as a compliment.
She sees it as an absolute compliment because she is in love with that specific punch as much as John is. She doesn't even know John, but she says if I can take something from John Lineker is that I want to sleep someone with a big hook shot from either stance, conventional or southpaw.
Body shot there. Great vision, great defensive instincts by her there as she continues to block the majority of these shots coming from her.
Her hands are always where they're supposed to be.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Tracy Cortez. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Her high guard has been outstanding tonight. I know in MMA you don't score points for defense, but these shots aren't landing.
Well, John, the way that she's able to press forward with her hands high and almost intimidate you with her presence is second.
Oh, wow, she's looking for the sub here, champ. Final seconds here of round one. Really good job by her in the bottom position to land a strike and not idle them.
You okay? Ready? Go, let's go.
Round two here to decide the UFC Women's Flyweight Championship. She's head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very bad. She's hurt, and she's still firing back in there.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocking pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would finish the fight.
Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and the prevailing wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why would she not go back to it? If you don't fix something that's working, it ain't broken. Don't try to fix it. She is a master of landing uppercuts.
Oh, heel right to the chin. That is as good a hook kick as we have seen in the octagon all year. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Nice offensive combination, and she's mindful when she moves forward as well.
And very safe, right? She's very, very safe in the way that she approaches her opponent. She's got her hands up high. She's looking through the guard. Always has her target locked in sight.
Cortez's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now.
Great timing on that double leg. Well, look at those little short movements there. Trying to clear that leg.
All right, full guard here. She likes this position. Man, she just effortlessly transitions from one position to the next.
If you aren't locked in, this young lady is going to overwhelm you with her ground fighting. She is amazing.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cortez.
Look at the posture.
Oh, man, you could see her. Oh, there's a new world order and new. The undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world.
That is unbelievable to watch. All the hard work come together, and she became the world champion. Hats off to the new queen.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest. at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Tracy Cortez!
So there she is, and this is going to be a celebration that goes deep into the night. We have a new UFC Women's Flyweight champ.
I mean, she did it in such a phenomenal fashion. What a performance.